Hello, and welcome to the Venue Coach Blueprint for Owners. I'm Kyle Labar. This podcast is all about helping you fill your wedding venue with more bookings, earn more from each one, and keep your customers happy for a long time. We'll also talk about some tough times and big lessons that I've learned along the way. Let's dive in together and make your venue the best spot for weddings. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of the Venue Coach. And today's episode, I was thinking about, as we've just come out of January and February, which are two of our slow months for our wedding venue, is what do you do when you're in those slow months? Maybe you are closed, for the winter, or maybe you're closed during the hottest parts of the summer. But basically, how I wanted to talk about how we fill our time during those quote unquote slow months, or rather months that we don't have a lot of events going on. So that way we're still being productive and we're still working towards our ultimate goal, which is to get more bookings. And so the thing that we have done at our venues is we January and February are so important for the booking season because everybody's just coming out of the holidays where they've gotten engaged. So you have Christmas and New Year's, and that leads into January. And then you have Valentine's Day, which leads into the end of February and the beginning of March. And so, um, one big thing that we focus on is we advertise a little bit more. We make sure that we're getting out the word out to the people that are just freshly engaged. And so that way, when they're looking for venues, then our name pops up and they come tour. And so that means we're available for tours through those months. The other thing that we do to take advantage of that time is we will freshen up the space if there's some projects that we have that we wanted to work on. Now that we got a little bit of time, we can work through those without having to basically work around events. And so there's a little bit uh, respite, if you will, and that sort of thing, which is always great to just recalibrate and get ready for the upcoming season. Um, then another thing that we like to do at the end of January, beginning of February, is we will host an open house, and so we coordinate with a lot of vendors that are preferred vendors, so that they come out and then we reach out to all of our existing brides, and then we run some ads for new brides and new couples to come out and to tour as well. And so, for instance, this past January, we had, I think, 60 couples came out, and two-thirds of them had already booked with us, and then the others hadn't yet. And so we did tours, and they got to walk around and meet other vendors. And then at the end of it, we wound up booking four on the spot, and then another. I would think it was I'd have to double check, but I think it was another four on the back end. So a couple days later, they call back, and then we book them as well. And so that's always a great option to just have people come out. And so it really is, those shouldn't be your quote unquote slow months. It's just what are you then focusing your efforts and your attention on? If not the events, then it should be getting more events on the calendar. And so what we do, that's what we do at our venues, is to make sure that we are staying focused on the essence of the business, which is keeping our calendar full. And so because of that, we typically see inflated bookings in the months of January and February as compared to other months. And so, for instance, both venues converted 16. We had 16 total bookings each, so 16 in one and 16 in the other, and both were in the 60 to 70% conversion rate as well. And so that was really great. And then February is a little bit slower than January. I think that both of them had 10 bookings each, and so yeah, it shouldn't be a time where you're just sitting around wondering what to do. And so hopefully, if you haven't really thought of it, hopefully you take the open house to heart, and you're able to to do something like that to just bring more people in the door. So hopefully that was helpful for you. I might do another episode where I just talk about how we arranged how we arrange our open houses. But if this was helpful for you, please share it, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next one. I always try to provide the most actionable items that I can so that you can be successful in your venue. And until then, I hope you stay well and grow your business.